Okay, again, this is a review on the JBL Everest 100s. Now, the reason why I'm doing a review on this, or why I even got them, is I'm in the market for a good pair of wireless earbuds. And I'm looking between the $50 to $100 mark. And so I've been doing a lot of different researching on the internet, trying to look up some different reviews on multiple different earbuds, wireless earbuds in particular, and I couldn't really find a review or a good review on these ones, so I wanted to give you guys a good review on these JBLs. Now, I know, sorry for my scenery here. I am in my basement, my unfinished basement. Unfortunately, we use this for a lot of storage. Our baby's on the way, so as you can see, we got some stuff here. But I didn't want to wake my wife. She's sleeping upstairs as I'm shooting this video. So anyways, let's dive into this here. I bought these at Best Buy, and they were $100 plus tax, so it came out to like $107, $106 and some change, something like that. So I did spend my max budget on what I was looking to spend, but that's okay. Not a big deal. But let's check it out. Again, here's the box. Here's what you'll see. Little tab, there's going to be some tape here on the side. You got to kind of cut that slit, but let's slide it out. Sorry, I'm trying to do all this with one hand here. Okay, so here's another box inside a box, and what you'll be looking at. But we can open it up here. It's got some nice padding, and then boom, there are them nice JBLs packaged nice and neatly in here. Just got to slide the package out. There's the box. You know, we'll keep this like this. Let's try to make this a little bit organized, make the scenery look a little bit good here. But here's the directions, manuals, basically all the extras that it comes with, the extra ear tips, as well as the like nubs or wings, whatever you want to call it, that fits into your ear channel there. Of course, the USB. It's mini for charging, which I actually kind of like this because it is a little bit longer compared to most earbuds that you get out there. They give you like a really short cord, but this one's a little bit long. So of course you got your directions and whatnot all here for you. But let's take a look at the actual item, what we came here for. Let's pop these out. Now I can tell you right away, just from looking at them, a couple things that sold me on these JBLs is I love the matte black finish that these have, as you can see there, and I like that these aren't that big. I love that the body of these earbuds aren't huge. I don't like really bulky things sticking in my ears, so that's kind of what I was in the market for, looking for. And the overall appearance of these things are really nice. You get a nice thumbs up on the appearance. Let's take them on the package now. I am very particular on sound quality. I'm particular on the look of items. I'm particular on how comfortable and how they fit, especially if I'm spending a decent bit of money. Now, if I'm only going to pay like $50 or less, I can't be too particular. But $100 is a decent bit for me to spend, especially on my type of budget. And yeah, so let's take a little bit more of a closer look here. Now, the thing that's kind of nice about these JBLs is it has two different pieces here. You know, it has the ear tips, which these ear tips can actually be replaced, as well as this piece right here that fits again around in your inside of your ear for it to basically make it kind of lock into place. Now, as you take a look here, here's the volume switch, the on and off button right here in the middle, and the pairing button, which I kind of like because it's not too bulky, as you can kind of see here in my hand. It's not very big, so that's definitely a nice feature. Of course, there's your USB charging port. You just pull that tab out, and that's that on that. So the overall cable length is a little bit long. It's got one of these little tabs to kind of help pull it closer or tighten it or whatnot, or keep them together, which isn't too bad. But I can tell you right now, since I did use it earlier at the gym, that I was trying to maneuver around and it just kind of easily popped right out of place. So to me that thing wasn't too reliable or anything like that. But again, not a big deal, just being a little bit particular and picky on some things there. But again, so as you can see here, the overall appearance of these earbuds are just awesome. I love the look of them. They honestly, they look so sweet when they're in my ears. Again, they're not big and bulky, which that to me, I give an A+, or I give a 10 rating, whatever you want to call it. I give a 10 for the size and the look of the item. Now, to get to the most important part, in which I hope these really answer, or this really answers most of your questions here, is what's it like when using these bad boys. So I bought these and I wore them to the gym tonight to test them out to see how I was gonna like them, obviously. And I did a decent workout here. I mean, I was on the flat bench, or I was doing a lot of chest, did some back, did some abs. So with that being said, definitely moved around a lot, and it wasn't too bad. I'll tell you that. So a couple of things. What should we start with? Let's start with maybe the negatives. Okay, so they did slip a little bit out of my ear, and which isn't a big deal. I think all earbuds are pretty much always going to do that, but they did stay in for the most part, for the majority. The one thing that I just didn't like, and I know a lot of wireless earbuds, get you in focus here, a lot of wireless earbuds have this, but with this controller being on the right hand side like this, again, it's not heavy and it's not bulky or a big deal, but it does tend to pull the cable over to your right side. This is the right earbud here, and so it does tend to pull it over to the right side over your shoulder, which again isn't a major deal, but when you go to turn your head or anything like that, it will tend to snag on your left one, which will start to pull it out of your ear. So it kind of was a little bit of a pain to me, especially when I said I was doing a lot of different workouts tonight. So again, I'm up and down, off and on the benches, moving all around, and I hate having to keep adjusting these constantly. So that was kind of some of the major, I shouldn't say it's a big negative, because I'm sure a lot of different earbuds will pretty much always do that, but that was one of the little bit of downfalls to that. But other than that, it's very lightweight, which I do like. One thing I do like is with these type of fittings that they have on the earbuds, most of the like wireless earbuds, they have this like pretty much bigger like wingtip, and it's one bigger solid piece. And with this kind of being like flexible rubber, and it's only like this little nub, as you can kind of see there, it easily fits right into my ear. So let me see if I can do this with one hand. As you can kind of see, it slips right into place without me having to adjust it or mess around with it for too long. So that was definitely a thumbs up on that for sure. The quality of these JBLs were definitely really good. Super solid sound, a nice low end. It wasn't too overbearing of a low end or anything, but it's nice and clean. The noise cancellation was definitely awesome. Now, I did walk away from my iPod, and I wanted to see, the distance of basically how long they'll be able to stay connected. And I was probably a good 20 to 25 feet away, and I definitely started to lose the reception and lose connection. So that's not a major deal. I don't tend to walk away from my iPod or anything like that often, because I usually like to keep my iPhone or my iPod right in my gym bag as I'm walking around instead of carrying it in my pocket. So that definitely wasn't too bad. Again, it was like 20, 25 feet away, and then it started to lose reception and connection. I do work out in a pretty busy LA Fitness gym, so I don't know if that will have effect, because there's a lot of other people with, of course, different wireless earbuds, phones, or anything like that. So I don't know if that could come into play. It may not. Again, not a big deal. Easily paired. All you do is hold it on as soon as it turns on, keep that button down for like 3 seconds, and it pairs right to your phone. Connects super simple, just like that. There's no bad frequency or static, from playing from my phone to here. Again, only when I was walking from like 25 feet away, it started to cut out. But other than that, man, these JBLs were definitely really cool. I hope I'm answering all you guys' questions here. I'm thinking of, any questions off the top of my head, because when I look at reviews, when I try to look up reviews on items that I'm trying to buy, especially if I'm going to be spending like $100 or more, which again may not seem like a lot of money to some of you guys out there, but to me, it's definitely pretty tight on my budget. But I'm going to be pretty particular on the things that I'm looking for. So my overall rating on these headphones, guys, would probably have to be, let's give it like a 7.5. Now that's not too bad of a rating. It's actually pretty decent, but for spending $100, I was hoping that, I was looking forward to it kind of really fitting me a little bit better than it did. One other little thing, and again, this is me being very particular, is with these being $100, I was kind of hoping that it would come with some type of like bag or container or something for me to haul it around in. With these being expensive earbuds and nice earbuds, I don't want to just throw them right back into my gym bag and let them get dirty or messed up or anything like that. So it's kind of disappointing in JBL for that matter. Again, I'm just nitpicking. The reason I'm nitpicking is because I know I'm particular about certain things that I look for in headphones or anything for that matter, and I want to know these questions. I want these questions answered before I go and purchase them, even if it's a $10 item. I don't want to drive to the store and buy them or anything like that if I'm even wasting my time and have to go back and return them for that matter. So hopefully this answered a lot of your guys' questions. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to my first Matty C review video. If you guys like this, please give me a thumbs up, and give me some comments down below. If you have any more questions that I didn't answer on these headphones, definitely ask, and I'll be glad and happy to answer you before you go and make this investment or take the trip over to Best Buy or wherever, order them online, whatever you're gonna do. And definitely please subscribe to my channel. I'll definitely be doing a lot more reviews on some wireless earbuds, especially since these are hot items right now. And yeah, so again, thanks so much guys for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon.